Hi, I'm Nyesha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Here we are again with another segment of All Politics is Local with your host, rJo Winch. And we have a very special guest tonight. We're here at City Hall talking with Councilman Ken Kennedy, who is the chair of OMB. And we're talking a little bit about cameras and the police department. So how's that going, Ken?
Not too bad. What we're going to do is we've got the report. It looks like they're aiming for late 2015 for the rollout of body cameras. It's still subject to negotiation with the police department union. So I think what we've decided to do while that process is pending is during the bond part of the budget, we're going to bond the money necessary for street cameras. Then we will also do the improvements to the cruisers, so they'll get new cameras as well. And then that way we'll increase coverage throughout the city, as well as with the actual cruisers. Not taking the place of body cameras, but it's going to have a lot of coverage, and that should help in terms of the coverage for citizenry.
Right. And that, man, people got to be feeling good about that on both ways, because the police department get to actually say what they say is true, and then the residents who may be apprehended get to say, okay, no, what I say is true, and so then we'll have the cameras to prove what really happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that the body cameras have been subject to. I've got to go two police contracts, because 96% of the time police are exonerated. But I think we need to have the cameras, particularly going streetwide, for public safety issues, not just in terms of watching police issues, but I think it helps in every way possible so that there's trust and confidence in what is being put in a police report and what our officers are doing.
All right. Thank you, Councilman Kennedy, for stopping by. The council meeting is going on, and he's going to get right out. But we'll be right back to you with another guest here at City Hall on AccessTV.org. Welcome back to All Politics is Local with your host, rJo Winch. And here we have my favorite person, my chairwoman of the 1st District Democratic Town Committee. And you all know that there's a primary here in the city of Hartford. So Kelly's going to tell us a little bit about that process and how that goes. And you want to make sure that you have involvement, make sure that you get that registered voter card, make sure that everybody in your family is, because we need your vote.
Wow, thank you, rJo. I just want to say thank you to all the city of Hartford voters and to all the people that support All
Politics is Local.
All Politics are Local on AccessTV.org. So I want to give a shout out to everybody there. But rJo, this is a very, very important time right now. People need to realize that we have a big election coming on. The election, by the way, let me let you all know, will be Wednesday, September 16th. It's not a Tuesday.
It's on Wednesday.
And right, and the reason being is it's a Jewish holiday that Tuesday, so we're going to have it on a Wednesday. So we have to let people know we're going to be voting for a mayor, council, treasurer, probate judge, and constables. So there's a lot of people that's on this ballot right now. So we need everybody to come out who's registered to vote. But part of the democratic process is currently right now we're doing interviews through the Democratic Town Committee. The 4th District wrapped up with theirs. The 7th District will be coming out with theirs. The 1st District will be very last. We're doing ours on Saturday, May 30th. After that, we will have the first week in June, the Democratic Town Committee We'll have the mayor and the treasurer the first week at the library doing.
And then the convention?
The convention will be Monday, July 27th at Buckley High School. It's going to start at 6 o'clock. I'm telling everybody now, put on your slippers, put on them sweatsuit. It's going to be a very long process because we do expect quite a bit of fireworks. Then after that, everybody go out and knock. Whoever's not going to get the endorsement has to go and pick up their signatures, have to get it in. The first one in, it gets the next row. So hopefully everybody will come out and support their favorite candidate. Everyone can come to the convention on the 27th at Buckley. It is an open process, but they cannot vote. Only town committee members are able to vote, town committee or the proxies, because I do plan on having a couple of proxies because I expect to go very late.
All right, so you heard it here first on All Politics is Local. The Democratic Convention this year in the city of Hartford will be held on a Monday night, July 27th. It is open to the public, so if you want to come, make sure that you bring food, bring drinks, and be there to stay there for the long haul to see just how this process works in your democratic city. So I want to tell you, always keep it locked here on Channel 8 on accesstv.org.
Now, some insurance companies brag that they could be on the scene of the accident right after it happens. Whose interest do they have in mind? Yours? I don't think so. You may be one paycheck between you and the street. You may have 3 children, work in another town. You need that car and you need it fast. If you have an accident, call me. Attorney Jeffrey Dressler, 24/7, 1122.
Welcome back to accesstv.org with All Politics is Local with your host, rJo Winch. And here we have with us none other than the famous Hyacinth Yenny from the 6th District.
Right.
All kinds of things go on in the 6th District. So, Hyacinth, what's going on now?
What's going on now? Well, we're planning to do a forum for all the mayors at this point. It's going to be June 11th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. at Trinity College with Martha Street, Trinity College. I think one of the focus is to put some parade togethers for our neighborhood, for the city in general, you know, to make sure that whoever goes in is going to be make it their top priority to do some of the things that we want to do in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be paramount. This is the year that, you know, we've not seen so many people running for the office of mayor before.
Exciting.
So this year is you're right, it's very exciting. And it's paramount that we get the right person in.
Yes, it is important that we get the right people in. And the only way you're going to know is you come out to these forum and ask your question and just see how these people answer your question. Do they babble on or do they tell you what they think is right? And as a matter of fact, as I always say in general, when you elect someone, you don't just elect them and leave them.
Right.
You make sure you elect them and hold them accountable to do what you ask them to do. Absolutely. Remember, you don't elect them just to go sit in there, do nothing. You expect to see at the end of the day result. And that's right. What is critical for the city of Hartford in general.
And trust me, I can tell you, Hyacinth will not let you go. If she help you get in there, she's going to make sure you work. And that's why we have the Wellness Center.
Oh yeah, remember we work hard for that wellness center, and it's you know, it's a showcase piece for us in the South End, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm glad you were a part of it, and the previous people who were a part of it. So yeah, I'm very proud of that project. Yeah. Absolutely.
So those of you who can't, is it an open process for individuals to come?
Well, you have to be 55 and over. And it's a $20 a year for membership, and there's a wide array of activities there. You know, we do some dancing, we do tai chi, and we do sewing and quilting, and we do domino. We do have ping pong tables and pools, and right away we have a library that, you know, you can sit and be quiet, and we do have a movie day and stuff like that. We have the quilting class, and we have a lot of stuff going on there. So I'm really encouraging senior from Hartford, if you want to get involved, come on over and get involved.
And what's the address?
830 Maple Avenue.
Okay, 830 Maple Avenue. All right, so
and it's open from say 9 until 4. Yeah.
All right, so if you want to go down, get some exercise, you want to sew on. I got to go down there and get my quilting on.
And we have great lunches. We have a great kitchen.
How much is the lunch?
$2, thanks to the City of Hartford Health and Human Service program. They have, applied for a program that we, as resident, we don't have to pay more than $2 for lunch. And the lunch is cooked every day, so it's awesome.
So it's freshly made and it's subsidized?
Yes, freshly made. Not CRT program, but every day we have a cook there that cooks the food.
All right.
Great, so come on down.
All right, so thank you, Hyacinth Yenny from the 6th District here in the city of Hartford. Many things are going on, so you're going to have to repeat the program to make sure that you get all the dates, get the things that Hyacinth was talking about, also Councilman Kennedy was talking about, and also our chairwoman of the 1st District, Kelly Kirkley-Bay. So just rerun the tape to get all the information that we provided for you this evening, and keep it locked here on Channel 8 on accesstv.org with your host, rJo Winch.
Injuries, loss of income, medical bills, car repairs. What does it mean to you and your family? A law firm is not about one person. It's about a well-coordinated, synchronized legal team that understands you and tells your story. I'm attorney Jeffrey Dressler for Dressler Strickland, Injury Lawyers. Hablamos su idioma, and this is what we do. 24/7, 11/22. That's 24/7, 11/22.
That items 5 and 18.
Welcome back to accesstv.org with your host, rJo Winch, on All Politics is Local. And we have our guest here, Phyllis Airy, who's a Democratic Town Committee member of the 7th District. And there's some issues going on in there. What's going on?
In the 7th or in the North Hartford?
North Hartford.
Yeah. Well, one of the things is, I don't know if the community noticed that Golden Cross restaurant on Albany Avenue and Woodland Street is closed and has been closed for several weeks now. I found out today that what's holding up the process of their renovation is the permit. And I was wondering if a business, a small business, we encourage small business in our community.
Yes, we do.
And if they have to go through this type of process, this lengthy process, it really affects not only their business, but the community and their workers, their employees. And Golden Cross has many employees, I believe in the range of 10 or more, and now they're not getting paid because the bakery is closed.
Yeah, but what's the city saying? What's the problem? What's going on? Why they can't get open?
Well, I made many calls today, and I'm finding out that the fire department is holding this up. And in my research, in discussion with even firemen, I'm finding out that there's lack of a process in the fire department. Now, I don't know for sure if it's because they're understaffed, but there should be a priority system, and it should be, where businesses is one of the first to get their things resolved.
No, I absolutely agree with you. And one of the things that really used to burn me up when I was on city council, and I plan to run for again, for re-election on city council, because it really burns me up. The customer should never know when people are out. So if you have to provide a service, then you as a manager of that department needs to make sure that your services continue to go out, even if somebody's out, even if somebody's sick. So what if that person died, now all of a sudden people can't get, services? So if your person is on leave, vacation, whatever, and you don't have anybody to fill in, then you, the manager, need to get from behind your desk and go make sure that the services are provided. You don't make your customers suffer because somebody's not at work.
Well, the call that was made to the office, I believe it was the supervisor, his response was, we have 30 days. But that shouldn't even be a requirement.
30 days is the max.
30 days is a long time. It's a long time for a business to be shut down before then starting the renovation process. But in any case, we made some calls to some top people. We're going to see if they're going to get it done. So I'll keep you informed, rJo, because all politics is local.
All right, and hope they know all politics is local. So you know what? Get Golden Cross open. And remember, you heard it here first on All Politics is Local with your host, rJo Winch.
Will hold funds both for City of Hartford employees for their benefits, as well as Board of Education retirees as well. And so that's the item before us, and I would encourage my colleagues to vote yes.
So, thank you for that clarification.
But again, I just want to